Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurott, and welcome to the last part of all the Sun and Moon news that came out today. So, pretty much this is just going to wrap up everything that happened. So, this is just going to be about the idea of there being no gym leaders and such, and about what's it called? Shoot. Oh yeah, and about riding your Pokemon. So, the right of the Island Challenge. One aspect of the unique culture that is developed in the Alola region is the Island Challenge, an adventurous rite that involves traveling through each of the 4 islands. This event helps young people grow into fine Pokemon trainers. As the main character of Pokemon Sun and Moon, you yourself are destined to attempt this Island Challenge. So, there are 4 different challenges that you have to take and stuff. For one of them, it says, so the Island Challenge. To complete the Island Challenge, young trial goers must overcome the trials in store on each of the 4 islands. These trials are not limited to battling with Pokemon. They take a variety of forms, such as finding items or completing tests of knowledge. You will not be able to accomplish them with ordinary means. So it's not just battles. You gotta, like, just like it says right here, you have to find items and stuff. Probably have to do some other stuff, like, okay, your task will be to find the distance to, wait, what? What's this? You gotta do, like, trials and stuff. So, so again, it's not just battling, it's more to it than that. But these, 4 characters that they actually showed off, actually, I'm curious if I can find a picture of them. I don't think I can. Can I find those pictures? I think I'm going to go to Cerebi real quick and see if I can find the pictures. So, Island Challenges. But again, this whole idea of Island Challenges is actually going to replace gym battles, I guess. So, these are the trial captains. So, Lana is a captain who is an expert with the water-type Pokemon. She's dedicated to her family and is a reliable older sister who watches over her younger sisters. Okay. It's probably with her, since she has a fishing rod, you probably have to, like, catch something. Most likely. And I think even in the trailer it showed, like, her talking about fishing. So I guess that's one of the things you have to do. And then next is Mallow. Captain Mallow is an expert with grass-type Pokemon. She loves cooking, but it seems that sometimes her taste is a bit peculiar. In particular. Okay. And then there's this other dude. His name is Sophocles, I guess. So that sounds like a Greek name, specializing in electric type Pokemon, Captain Sophocles is good with mechanics and has invented various machines. Okay, he's got a Game Boy. That's cool. And then this last guy is Kiowe. Kiowe is a captain whose expertise is in fire type Pokemon. Together with his Marowak, he studies the traditional dances that have been passed down in the Alola region. Wait, hold up, wait a minute. Together with his Marowak, and he's a fire type Yo. Don't tell me, is Marowak gonna be a fire type? Is there gonna be an Alolan Marowak that's gonna be a fire type? I think that's what that sounds like. Oh snap, that is cool. That is so cool. So, this actually kind of confirms that Marowak is gonna be a fire type. And he has a Alola version. He has an Alolan version that's a fire type. That is sick. That is cool. So, I guess that's interesting. So how's Marowak gonna even get there? Like, is it just gonna, like, live around volcanoes and stuff and just, like, shoot magma or something? Like, that's cool. Or is it gonna be, like, fire ground? Okay, that is cool. That is cool. So he's got a Marowak. Okay. Okay, that is an interesting concept. That is so cool. I'm sorry, like, this is cool. He's got a Marowak and it's a fire type. That is so cool. Okay, so, and then after that you have the Kahunas. that you battle. So yeah, but this is so cool. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is so cool. So another thing that you have to do in the trials. So this is at the end of the trial, you will come across totem Pokemon. These are more powerful versions of various Pokemon, larger than others of its species. Oh, so wait, can you catch them? Probably can't catch them. When they battle, they will often summon ally Pokemon to take you on. Blank Blank Island, you have Gumshoe, and then for Lush Jungle, the Akela Lion, the Akela Island, you have Lurantis. So yeah, that's pretty interesting though. And then the last thing you have to do in the trial, after the trial and defeating the totem, then you will be able to face the grand trial. This grand trial has you battle against the Kahuna of the island. If you defeat the Kahuna in battle, then you'll be recognized as having cleared the trials and allowed to continue to the next island for the trials. Okay, so this whole system basically replaces the traditional battle the 8 gym leaders and then go to the Elite Four and battle the champion. So I mean that it could do that, but see, now I'm curious because if there are 4 islands, there's also that 5th one that's in the middle of the map as well. So then what's that 5th one for? I don't think that 5th one would be like the Elite Four, because that wouldn't really make sense. So maybe, wait, what if the 5th island is like an airport that lets you go to another region? Maybe that's a bit of a stretch. That's actually a bit of a that's a far stretch. But then there's also like, how do the legendaries come into play? Like, how's that gonna work exactly? Like, do you have to do like after you do all 4 trials? Then what happens? And where does the evil team come in? Where does Zygarde come in? Where does all this stuff come in? This doesn't connect. What is going on? I don't understand. So like, again, okay, so let's just take each step at a time. So the whole idea of them getting rid of the gym leaders is different. It's very different. Honestly, it's very different. Like, this completely changes the whole formula of the Pokemon of the whole Pokemon series. Like, so is there going to be an Elite Four in this game? Is there going to be a Pokemon League? Like, that's what I'm curious about. I don't think there is. I don't think there's going to be one, unless it's going to be in a different region. Then now it makes sense, because there are only 4 islands here. So since there are only 4 islands, and you only have like 3 trials in those 4 islands you have to do. Well, technically 4 actually. I think I missed it. Well, no, it's actually, no, you only have 3 trials. So there are only 3 trials that you have to do for each of the 4 islands. So, and also another thing, like, what about these captains? Can you battle them? Or I guess you can't. Oh wait, no, it says you can't. You can't battle them. So, man, I don't. Again, this whole concept is just like weird to me, I guess. But my guess is that probably maybe there's going to be like some form of a champion at the end. Maybe it probably won't be your traditional champion, but it'll be something like that. Which is interesting. But yeah, I don't really know what else I want to say about this. Like, this is just all new. This is just all new to me. Like, this is definitely different. Oh yeah, right here. If you hold up, I want to see. So actually, right here at this pose, actually, I think there's a better picture. Like, there's a more clearer picture, I think. Actually, no, I can just look at the trailer. Cause hold up, if you look at the trailer of it, the trailer 4, you can actually see Hala. He actually has a Z ring on his wrist. So hold up, let's actually just pull this up real quick. Gonna go back to the trailer again. So I think it's like right here, like after, like once he asks you to battle or something like that. No, it was right here. So if you pause it just right enough, like right here, I think. He has one. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. You gotta go like a little bit, like right here maybe. No, not right there. Actually, I think it was more. No. It was more like he was raising it like. Okay, no. I gotta go back like a little bit more. So, because I actually showed him like raise it up. So, okay, wait. See, right there. You see that right there? He has a bracelet too. He has a ring. So, that's interesting. That is interesting. So he has a ring too. Just in case you guys didn't like notice that. And I mean also right here you could kind of see it too, but this is more clear right here. So I guess maybe all the kahunas have a ring as well. That's my guess. But this is pretty cool though. I mean I'm not against the idea of there being like no gym leaders, but it's just different. So I'll probably get used to it, but it's gonna be a little difficult though. But again, basically all these captains, you don't battle them, they just give you trials to do. Then after that, you just fight the totem Pokemon, who's also partnered with something else. Then and apparently it's just a 1-on-2 or maybe 1-on-3, depending on depending on the totem Pokemon and I guess like what allies it calls. So, and also it gets it gets like some kind of boost as well. So these totem Pokemon could be difficult to beat. So pretty cool. This game might actually have a challenge. But yeah, so that's pretty much all for the idea of these gyms and stuff. So now we're gonna move on to the last thing I wanted to talk about, which is actually trial captains, to get more details on them. Actually, I wonder if there's any more details about the kahunas. I don't think there is. It just only shows a Hala. So wait, hold up. So I wonder, in battle, in the trial battle, does that mean that he'll use Tapu Koko? I wonder if he'll use Tapu Koko in the when you battle him as your when you battle him during the grand trial, because that would be pretty interesting. But yeah, so apparently it says each of Alola's 4 islands has a leader called the Island Kahuna, who governs the island. Kahunas are chosen by the Pokemon known as guardian deities, which are also found on each island. So these kahunas are all chosen by the guardians. So Tapu Koko chose him, and yeah. So, but yeah, this is a pretty interesting concept, though. What I'm curious about is if he'll use Tapu Koko in in that battle. Because if he does, that'll be a pretty rough one. So let's see. I know there's another feature. I think it's cool features actually. So yeah, Z moves, we talked about that before. Yeah, so here we go. Move forward with Pokemon Ride. So in this, you can ride more Pokemon. So in Pokemon X and Y, and also in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you could ride Pokemon 2. Like in Alpha Sapphire, you could ride. Actually, the added thing that you can ride was Sharpedo. I think that was the only one you could. That was the only added feature, I think. You could ride Sharpedo, and then in X and Y, you could ride Go-Goat, Lapras, Mamoswine, and Rhyhorn. So I believe I'm missing one, but those are the mons you could ride. But this actually adds more possibility. Oh yeah, I forgot about Mega Latios and Latios. You can actually ride those two in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. How could I forget those two? But in Sun and Moon, you can ride so much more. You can ride a Charizard, you can ride a Mudsteel, you can ride a Sharpedo, you can ride a Lapras, you can ride a Tauros. And you can ride a Stoutland too. There's so many mons you can ride in this game. It's ridiculous. I love this. I think it gives like more like pictures. So yeah, you can ride a Charizard, you can ride that Sharpedo. Sorry about that. The video had cut off earlier. So I was just getting hyped about all the Pokemon that you can ride in this game. But yeah, there's just a limited. I mean, there's just so many Pokemon that you can ride in this game now, compared to the other games. So yeah, yeah, I think that's pretty much all they showed. Like it's just Charizard, Torpedo, Mudsteel, Stoutland. That was it. But yeah, I don't think there's really much else to say about being able to ride. Well, actually, yeah, there is one thing. So I actually saw Shofu's video about riding Pokemon, and I guess like all the other stuff that he talked about in that. So he was talking about like, you know, since there are no gyms in this game, or there's like the chance that there aren't any gyms in this game, then basically that means that PokeRide could like, I mean, could what's the word? Could replace HM moves, which is a pretty cool concept, and I'd be fine with that. I don't want to waste a hidden move on any of my mons, especially Whirlpool. That was like the worst thing in Gen 2. Like seriously, and in Heart Gold Soul Silver, like why would they do that? That doesn't make why would they waste their time adding a hidden move that will later become a TM because no one's gonna use that competitively or at all. So it's just like it's just a waste of space. So I'm glad. I mean, so if it does replace hidden moves, then I'm fine with that. But yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it about Poke Rides and such. So I think that pretty much covers everything from the whole. I mean, it covers pretty much everything from the from what we got today. So yeah, so let me know in the comments below what was your favorite piece of news that came from Pokemon Sun and Moon today. For me, my favorite was the Alola forms. That was awesome, and that's pretty much it. I just like the Alola forms and the new Pokemon. Everything else was I was okay with. Again, the Z moves. Again, they're just different and just more added gameplay. And I don't think the Mega Evolutions are going to be leaving. So yeah, I didn't mean to get off topic about the PokeRide and stuff. About PokeRide. But yeah, I don't think they're going to I don't think they're going to get rid of Megas. That's probably going to be like a post game content. So I don't know how you could get the Mega Stones. I mean, if Mega Evolution will be in Sun and Moon, which there's a chance it will be, because you know that's what pretty much attracted a lot of people to want to play X and Y, and then Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Mostly Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was for nostalgic purposes. X and Y, I guess was kind of like a reboot, sort of. But again, this is like a fresh new thing and such. So yeah. Actually, no, I do want to go back to the PokeRide. The dang it detail or whatever topic. So I wonder what other Pokemon could you ride? Like, I guess it could bring back some X and Y mons. Like, I actually just remember, but the one mod that I forgot that you could ride in X and Y was Skiddo. So it would be kind of cool if they could bring that back, and maybe Go-Go. Maybe you could ride Go-Go in the cities and such. Even I think there's only like one main city in the Alola region, I believe, and that's on the main island. I mean, that's on the island where you start off at. So I guess maybe that's the only place I could see a Go-Goat there. Or maybe I guess Tauros would make more sense there too. Now you probably I was gonna say it would be cool if you could ride legendary Pokemon like how you could in Pokemon Ranger Signs, but I don't think it's gonna work like that. But still, just an idea. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and again, leave your thoughts below about what you thought about the Pokemon news today, and yeah, so that pretty much covers everything for Sun and Moon today, and I will see you for more Pokemon Sun and Moon news in the future. So I don't know when the next news drop will be. Probably gonna be like maybe October, or maybe we won't get any more news. But my guess will be like in October. That's my final guess. I don't think we're gonna get anything in September. It feels a bit too early for that because we just got news today. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I've been dragging on this video for so long. But yeah, take care, and have a good one.